What's up everyone, I'm Ryan and I want to feature your recipes. So if you have a drink that you would like to share, please follow the link in the description box below. Or if you just have a name and would like to see what kind of a drink I can come up with to fit that name, drop it in the comments. Alright, so I don't know where it is, wherever it is that you guys live, but here in Texas, it's pretty hot outside, to put it mildly. And I want a drink that's tropical, that's fun, relaxing, cold, and refreshing. And so with that, I'm gonna say I want a blue Tang. Now this is a drink that I came up with the name first. I remember I was actually at school one day, I'm a teacher by the way, and the name just popped into my head and I kind of filed it away for later to try to think of what I wanted. So obviously, the blue Tang is a tropical fish, but I don't know if you guys remember, there is an orange powdered drink called Tang. And for some strange reason, back in high school, my junior year, my friends and I just suddenly got obsessed with Tang, and it's all we wanted. I can't really explain it. It's kind of a weird phase, but that flavor has always just kind of stuck in my head ever since. And so blue Tang, obviously it's a blue drink that kind of tastes like Tang. All right. And so when I first started creating all of this, I started with a hurricane template and started piecing things together in order to try to get something called a blue Tang. Unfortunately, every recipe I tried was just way too strong. This is not a drink that I want to have that kind of knocks you out at the end of the day. I want this to be just a fun, relaxing drink. So I wanted to try to keep the alcohol content lower than what it was in the hurricane template. So I switched things up and went to a Mai Tai template, and again continued to play with the ratios and the different kinds of ingredients, and came up with this recipe that I think fits exactly what I had in my head for the kind of experience that I wanted. All right, so with that, let's talk about the ingredients. For starters, we're using a white rum. The one that I have chosen is the Plantation 3-star. So whatever white rum that you pick, just make sure to pick something that has some character of its own. You don't want a rum that's going to disappear in the midst of all these other ingredients. And that's why I really like the Plantation 3-star for this one, because it's got enough character on its own to stand up to everything else that's gonna be here. All right, next up we have Licor 43. This is a Spanish liqueur that's got lots of herbs and other flavors in it, but it's predominantly a vanilla liqueur, and it is delicious, and it's going to go really well in this drink. Next up, we have the Pure Ferron Dry Curacao, pretty standard for tiki style drinks, so I'm assuming that if you're into tiki like me, you already have a bottle of this. We got pineapple juice, lime juice, and then instead of actual blue curacao, I decided to use a blue curacao syrup. Again, trying to keep the alcohol content lower, and then matching this with the dry curacao, which has a richer flavor, really amps up that orange flavor in the drink to give it kind of that tang that I was describing earlier. All right, so there we go. That's all the ingredients. Oh, and last but not least, we're gonna serve this in a rocks glass. All right, let's build. All right, this is a pretty easy recipe to remember. It's 2 ounces of rum and then a ½ ounce of everything else. But like always, I like to start with my syrups. So we start with a ½ ounce of blue curacao syrup. Right on in. Follow that up with ½ ounce of pineapple juice. A ½ ounce of lime juice. ½ ounce of the dry curacao. ½ ounce of Licor 43. And then finally, 2 ounces of the white rum. Alright, now we're going to add some crushed ice. Now with this, it doesn't necessarily have to be finely crushed ice. You just want something smaller than the standard size that your freezer makes. Okay? And now we shake. Alright, and now we're just going to do a straight open pour. And top it off with some more crushed ice. And a little more. Remember, the more ice, the better. Alright, and now we're going to garnish with some freshly picked mint straight from my garden. Give it a slap to wake it up. Take it right on in like so. And a straw. And here it is. Blue Tang. Let's take a sip. Oh my goodness. Okay. So obviously there's lots of orange, so you get that Tang type feel to it. The rum really stands up. But what's really fun about this one is the Licor 43 adds that vanilla note to it. So in a weird sort of way, it reminds me of drinking like a liquid version of those. Remember those creamsicles where it was an orange flavored popsicle with a little bit of vanilla cream on the inside? That's what this is. It is a fantastic drink. It is a lot of fun, and it's a great way to relax on a warm/hot summer day. So there it is, the Blue Tang. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll check you guys later. Cheers.